Okay, so last time I came in here, it's actually, was it the 25th of February? The date's still up there, you see where I wrote that date. And I went over all that writing in the same colour pen and I signed it, but they've rubbed my name off. That's actually the 25th of the 2nd, 21. It was 2:26 a.m. They've actually rubbed that off as well. Basically, yeah, when I came in, I was, I'd started using these essential oils to help me with what I've been suffering from. And basically, because I didn't want to concern people, because it was mainly the reason why I was in here, possibly. I didn't really want to tell you this information back then. So basically, I'd been experimenting with a few of them, and I'd taken the wrong ones. But just before I came into hospital, I actually, discovered that there was one that was working. Okay, a type of peppermint oil that is food grade. And the entire stay that I was here last time, I was using it the entire time. I didn't want to concern you people with that, because obviously it might have looked strange, if I was taking it and you saw me take it, because obviously, it was one of the reasons why I'd actually ended up in here, so you would have only been looking out for my safety. Okay? But I was using it the entire time I was here. I eventually started eating again. It all started off with stomach issues and toothache and that sort of thing. But it's a lot more than that. But basically, I am still using them, okay? I've been through the whole 28 days of the section. I wasn't even allowed time on the hospital grounds during that whole time, except for the day before that the section ended. They saw me down there, how well I was coping, okay? But there's only so much you can actually take in hospital, okay? And, I just thought, I'm going to have to get through it this way. But obviously, when I was released, I couldn't tell people about it. Like Trevor, I wanted to tell him, I couldn't tell him anything about it. Because, they decided to discharge me. And I wasn't even able to tell anyone on the ward, but they knew that I was coping. They didn't even give me any medication except for the Fortijuice, which, because I'd stopped eating when I came in, that was, one of the reasons why I came in, because, I took the wrong one. But I know which ones work now. And basically, I can't be going through all this again. But, I've got serious physical issues, okay? And it's really affecting me.
Would you like to say what physical issues you have?
Just physical pain, okay? And my eyesight, I've always had trouble with my eyesight. But when I started using these, I just felt like I needed it. It all started in 2020, early 2020, about the same time as COVID, a little bit before. I was really having bad indigestion. I couldn't even eat. It got to the point where I just couldn't even eat. And I had this toothache. And I just did have some peppermint oil in the house, obviously, because it wasn't the right type. But it did the job, because I did actually go through a phase of, being interested in these things. And I just left it alone after a while. I just thought, it's not for me. But, and that's why the bottle was just in the house. So I took it. And obviously it was working. But, at the same time, I would never use that one again, ever. Because I've seriously realised that, it's not even worth taking. if it's not completely right. I wouldn't even, you've got to test it first. So it was working to an extent, but it got to a point, obviously, where it was just like, you know what, this isn't going to work at the end of the day.
So where are you at now, Josh? Like, what do you think would help with you? Basically,
I am all right? I because I couldn't talk about it openly on the outside, it's caused me a lot of trouble, because I can't just hide this anymore. I can't, be going into the toilets doing this. I shouldn't be feeling guilty about this when it's really working for me. And
do you feel it is working for you?
I really do, yeah. But obviously, I've got these other.
What oils are you taking now?
What's that? Sorry.
Are you still taking the essential oils?
I am still taking it now.
Peppermint oil. Okay.
Yeah. If you want to see the bottle, got one here. Okay, it took me a while to actually find it on the internet, but this is actually from France, and it's food grade. Okay. If you want me to stop the recording, I can show you where it's from, and it actually says that it's food grade. You can't even get that in this country, okay? And it is completely edible.
And how much do you take every day?
It's as and when needed, but it does depend on your diet. And like I said, I can't actually eat this food in here all the time. You can only spend so much time in hospital, and it does just make you ill if you're eating meals that you don't actually agree with.
So do you feel the essential oil is enough to sustain your body? You don't need food?
No, nothing like that. I definitely do need food, but I need certain foods. I cannot live eating food that I don't like. It makes you unwell, and it's.
But we are concerned about how you look after yourself at your house. You had stopped eating and drinking.
I know,
So
but that was before.
For that?
Because I've got this serious condition, right?
Have you seen your GP for this condition?
Yeah, but this is, this has been going on for about 10 years,
Would you like to elaborate what condition,
I've had some really strange sensations in my eyes, okay?
Would you like to elaborate on that?
Basically, I've always suffered from short-sightedness and eyesight impairment, and I'm not saying that that's I'm going to see perfectly one day, but I've actually just been having physical sensations for a long time, and
which part of the body you have the sensation?
It's my entire body, but it's mainly my eyes. And since I've started taking this and doing yoga and things like that in 2020. I've actually noticed that my eyesight is getting better, and I've actually spoken to my optician, who I've been going to since 1995. They've still got all my records, and this is something that I actually will be able to show that it's actually improving.
So you feel the essential oil has improved your eyesight, and now you can see clearly?
Not completely, no, because it's going to take me a bit of time. But it's very strange, the reason why I cut my hair like this, the reason why I shave like this, it's actually, it's, my skin is a certain type, okay?
Have you seen skin specialist for it, or you have this decision by yourself?
I've always had it, but it's there's only so much you can take. When you're in here, I don't like getting up with no top on before I've gotten in the shower. There's not much fresh air, okay? You're wearing clothes all the time. It gets to a point where you basically need to just sort of wash in your clothes. That's what it feels like. And it's like this, you just put it on your body, a little small amount, and it actually, it gets rid of the irritation that I am suffering on my skin. I don't use too much of that, but it's in my conditioner and things like that I've rubbed on my skin.
Coming back to eating, Josh.
Yeah.
Would you like to pause, or?
I'm not sure, because I think you just do need to hear.
Okay, I would like to hear from your point of view. Why did you stop eating?
Because I took the wrong one, and it was getting to the point where, it was flushing out my gut, basically, cleaning it out. It's antiseptic, but it's edible. And I took the wrong one. It just got to a point where I was using another one of these. Right, which is actually food grade as well. This is mentha piperita, which is peppermint oil. I was actually, I only found out about this company because they had a bottle like this on Amazon, and it was mentha arvensis, which is a different type of mint. It's a field mint, and it was actually food grade. And I was trying that for a while, but obviously it gets to a point where it's just that isn't working. And luckily, I stumbled on this one before I came in.
So now on the ward, are you eating food?
Not at the moment, no, because it's literally gotten to that point where it's this isn't helping me in here. I know you've got to go through this system of like observation, and I appreciate it, yeah, but at the same time, there really is only so much you can take of that.
But I'm not disputing that you should not be taking essential oils, but we are worried about your physical health, where you're not eating.
I am eating now.
Your family is concerned.
I am eating. If you want me to film me cooking things like that, then I'll do it. I've been eating fine since I've left hospital last time. The entire time I was here last time, I was eating.
No, in your flat.
Yeah, but I am eating in my flat. I am eating. But it's a different diet. I can't just...
But then why do you think your mum is concerned about you?
Because basically I've said some things that have concerned her, because I'm not even able to talk to her properly, openly and honestly about what I'm doing.
Okay.
It's frustrating me.
So you feel these essential oils could potentially replace the food to sustain your...
Not replace the food, no. Food is essential to diet, but I need this to even be able to eat. That, it...
But you're taking it and still not taking the food on the ward. Well, how does it make sense?
Because, I've just said that. There's only so much of this diet you can take. I need to be able to eat what I want to eat.
What would you prefer to eat?
Some days it's just like, I'd rather just have like a big, kebab, lamb kebab or something like that. You know what I mean? Just big load of meat, bit of salad. You know what I mean? You can't...
Have you ordered anything from, takeaways or...?
No, because it's not... I prefer like sort of supermarket stuff at the moment, because it's just, it's a bit healthier for me. There's not... I don't really know that many good takeaways where I'm from.
Okay.
So,
if you want salad, can order from the kitchen for you.
Somewhat.
Salad.
Salad? Yeah, but that's not, I need a plate of meat. You know what I mean?
Okay. How much, I've just been looking at the oil, which we've been talking about.
Yep.
How much of the oil do you take? Normally, I know you said it varies, but what roughly?
Not too much, just enough.
Okay, what's enough? Teaspoon? Tablespoon?
No, it's got a dropper on.
Okay.
It's got a dropper on for a reason, yeah?
Yeah. So how
I never take that off. If I was to take that off and start swigging it, yeah, it would get ridiculous.
Right, that's fine.
It would get absolutely ridiculous.
How many drops then in an average day?
Just as much as I need. It changes with the diet. It changes with your living situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, okay, so it changes, but what's the maximum you've ever taken in a day?
I have taken too much before.
What's that? In a quantity?
Just, quite a lot, but not a whole bottle. Never a whole bottle.
So
I've never taken a whole bottle.
Taken a whole
No,
bottle
never,
in a day.
never.
Have you taken half a bottle in a day?
This is a 15 milliliter bottle. I don't think I've ever gone over 5 millimeter. 5 milliliter in successive
drops.
Swigs.
Yeah.
With the dropper off, but obviously all it did was give me discomfort, and I'm never going to do that again. I've had to test these things out. No one's actually, no one's recommended this to me.
Nobody's stopping you, Josh, from testing it out. But sometimes these, like oils, which are not which is available online, may have some side effects. Are you able to look into that, or you're willing to take that?
There
risk?
are no side effects.
Okay.
For me, personally. So
you feel that you choose this lifestyle, you choose this, yeah?
Definitely.
Okay.
It's going, it's making my eyesight better. What
Despite
medication?
the fact that it might put you at risk of losing weight, and
It's not doing that. I couldn't even eat before I was taking it. That was the whole reason why I started taking it.
Before you came in, Josh, there were quite a lot of concerns. I mean, I've seen you on Monday as well.
Yeah.
concerns from your community team and your mum that you're not eating, and you're severe self-neglect.
Things getting lost into translation, you know what I mean? Because it's just like, you know, my mum's concerned, she doesn't have to go through this system. She's obviously just expressing her concern, and basically she will just say things that aren't quite true.
Why would she do that?
Because she's overly concerned and she just needs me to get help, and it's mainly because I'm not even able to be open and honest with her about this.
Josh, when on Monday when I spoke to you, you said that you are trying to order takeaway foods, but you feel guilty and you're worried your neighbours might...
Grocery deliveries, yeah, because I can't tell anyone. My neighbours are frustrating me. I don't like really living there at the moment. You know, it's just...
Okay.
Things get out of control.
Okay, thank you for sharing, being honest and sharing all this information. You can, I think we will continue monitoring you and assessing you.
Yeah.
And if we are concerned that, it is affecting your food intake and,
but that's the thing, isn't it? I've already been through all that.
Yes.
I've been through it for a month. So I don't know why I have to go through all of that again. Okay? There's only so much of this I can take. It's not nice in here.
So when you say you can take, when you reach that point where you feel that you can't take it anymore, what would you do?
Can't take what anymore?
Yeah.
What, in here?
Yeah.
Basically, you'll just see me deteriorate, okay? And, I'll probably just stop eating. I'll probably just stop doing all these things. And, it's not because of this. I'll just... If you want me to go through that, if you want to put me through that, if you want to, see it with your own eyes, then, I don't want you to. But if it gets to that point, I am saying here now, if you take this off me, I won't be able to eat. I'm already saying I can't eat the food here anyway. It's making me ill now.
So you're saying that if you continue to be in the hospital, you'll stop eating and drinking?
Probably, yeah. I'm not even joking around. I'll probably just end up, unable to do things, anything, at all. I don't know why you'd want to put me through that. I am basically pushing for leave today. I want leave today, okay?
Okay, we can't give you leave today.
Why can't you give me leave today?
Because you're still in the process of assessment.
I've already been through... You see how ridiculous this is getting? Do you not actually understand how other people can,
Josh,
view this?
Yes, look, I totally agree with trying out this one. But
but you don't have to sleep here. You don't have to eat here. You don't have to eat these meals. You can go and do what you like, okay? I was raised in Raworth, okay? Do you know where that is?
No.
Okay? It's in the northwest, okay? And it's right up in the hills, small little hamlet. I was raised there until the age of 20, and I've never really ventured very far. I was forced because of my problems to get my own flat. It's much fresher air up there than it is in here. Let me tell you that. Okay? And I don't think, it's doing me any good at all staying in here much longer. If you look at the windows, for a start, they do not let much fresh air in.
So how would you envisage your life, Josh? If you, hypothetically, if you're not in the hospital, how would you want your life to be?
I want to get better.
Better from what?
Like I said, everything's improving since I've started taking this oil. Okay, I've had some setbacks. I had to find it out myself. No one's even given me this. You know what I mean? I've had to figure all this out. That's like the doctor's job, basically. Before, when I'd been sectioned, I didn't have this. I was going absolutely schizo. I had to be given the depot injection, okay? Because I didn't know what to do. I've actually found a treatment that works for me.
So you feel this medication will replace your depot? You had been doing quite well with your Zuclopentixol injection.
Not really. Was that making my eyesight better? Yeah. What do you think my diagnosis is?
I would say you have some form. You're not psychosis unspecified.
Yeah. I don't agree with that.
Few of your thoughts or beliefs are do not fit into the continuum of norm, and which puts you at risk. it's not about the nature of your thoughts.
I don't agree with that, you see. I'm saying I'm in physical pain, yeah, and you're just denying that then. You're saying that it's in my head. I'm saying that my eyesight is getting better, okay? It's not going to get better in here, let me tell you that. But you're just ignoring that fact,
Josh,
okay?
you have tried these essential oils for the last 6 months.
No, it's not like that. It's just not like that. I don't understand how you can even go down that route, okay? If you think that giving me a depot injection is going to make me better,
I did not say we will give you a depot injection, but there was a period of stability when you were on that.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. But also, no one was giving me this, were they? This probably wasn't even on the shelves then. This is from France. I've had to find this myself, okay? I think it was released to the public in 2016. Okay, that's the level of, craziness we're dealing with here. Okay, so, I've always had this problem, and I think a lot of people do actually relate to this. This isn't, just in my head. This is to do with the law of physics. Okay, this is good for my teeth. Were you in the bathroom with me when I had toothache and I had a little comb, and I was poking it in the hole in my tooth, and I had to hide that from all the doctors to get rid of my toothache? Did you feel that pain? Was that pain in my head? No, seriously, I'm asking you a question. Was that pain in my head?
I cannot answer that question.
Right, obviously. So basically, it's this or that, isn't it? I'm lying, completely lying. I'm delusional, and it's all in my head, this version of what is going on with me. Or I know my body slightly better than you guys, okay? I appreciate all the help I've been through previously. I didn't have that. I was looking for the answer. Okay, suffering a lot of pain. Okay, I had no choice. It did help me to an extent. It didn't make my eyesight better though, did it? If you go to my opticians, Riding's opticians, yeah, they know me personally. They've known me from the age of 5. Every single time I walk in there, I'm not delusional. They trust me when I'm looking at those letters on the wall.
We have to wind this meeting. So
I need leave. That's the thing. You're probably not going to see, but I hate to, this is why I've done this, because if you think I've got the energy to actually say all that again.
You don't have to say this again.
No, but seriously, people do need to hear that, you're keeping people in the waiting room, right? They're waiting all day, all week, all month for a conversation that they need to have and they can't have. It's no wonder that people are walking around talking to themselves. Okay, because that's what communication has become. And they can't even write anymore. They've not even got the strength. I just don't actually understand.
Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts.
Okay,
so to conclude the meeting, you're saying that the essential oil is replaced the medication which the conventional psychiatrists give?
Definitely.
Okay. Thank you very much.
It's working for me.
Okay.
And I want leave as soon as possible. I want leave today. I
cannot give leave today.
Right.
You have your tribunal next week.
Next week.
Yes. So
yes.
you take it from there, yeah?
Okay, so you're not even going to consider giving me leave?
We have to continue assessing your mental state and
my mental state.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to look good. That's what I'm saying, isn't it? It's not going to look good in here the way I am. Okay, I've already been through it for a month. If any of you were going through this, yeah, you'd be exactly the same, probably worse. With my condition.
Very much, we have another meeting. I think we are.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you see, You
can pause it now. Thank you for. You have told that you won't upload it for the social media.
Depends what you want to do. If we need to go to tribunal, I was going to say, I'll ring my solicitors today after this meeting and just say, you know what, leave the tribunal, let them mull it over. But obviously, you don't seem to want to go down that route, okay? So it's just like I can just send this to them and they can press play.
Okay.
And any other person in this world might actually, be able to see it from a different perspective. Okay?
Thank you very much, Josh.
All right, thank you. I'm going
Trevor,
to
do you have
leave
any
now.
questions? Or?
No, thank you. I think Josh has articulated himself very well.
Right. Okay, thank you. So I'm stopping it now.